Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Aquarius for the month of April 2021. So before we begin, I'd like to welcome anyone who's new to my channel for the very first time, and welcome you to our Angel School community. So just to start, I'd like to make you aware of how this process will work. I'm using new Angel Tarot cards. This is the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radleigh Valetine. And I'm using just one deck this time. So I'm taking the cards on the left will be from the Major Arcana, and each Major Arcana card has an Archangel that represents its energy. And so the Major Arcana themes are the big lessons, the big themes in your life, or the big influences and patterns that you're seeing and that you're dealing with. The cards on the right are from the Minor Arcana with this different suits, Ace through 10, and the Court cards. These are going to be messages from your guardian angel and its divine prescription based on your divine blueprint, which your guardian angel always has in hand and is always conveying that information to you through your thoughts and ideas. And so you can connect in with your angels if you surround yourself with a golden light and through your chakras. And this is like dialing up your angels by calling this light, the golden light around you. So the prescriptions they'll give you will help you to work with that Major Arcana lesson, and it will reflect the day-to-day events and ways patterns that is sort of how that major lesson is playing out in your life. All right? Okay, so let's take a deep breath together. And there's a theme for the month. And maybe I'll go ahead and do that before I get into it. But so the Archangel Raphael came through with an ascended elephant. It was the color of these jade pieces here, and I call it ascended because it's because the robes, it had robes that draped over its side that were in these curly folds, and he just seemed so angelic. So the elephant and Raphael work and are associated with the planet Jupiter. Elephant comes through that planet to our planet to bring those attributes of that planet and its ascendant aspect, Jombe, which are expansion, abundance, healing, manifestation. Okay? And so these are the things that you're going to be working with in this month. That means that you're going to be experiencing a lot of expansion of ideas. And with Aries in the month of April, there's going to be this sort of call to action, or you're going to feel really motivated to launch new ideas and make new plans and all this kind of new spring-like energy. So this is a good opportunity then to really make some huge shifts and changes. But Archangel Michael has been coming through for this as well, because he wants to make sure, and he's writing the word cafe right now, which is my symbol for networking. He wants to make sure that you network with the right people. Make sure you're networking with the right people, Aquarius, the people who have integrity, who are aligned with your soul's blueprint, divine blueprint, okay? So at the beginning, when I was starting to talk, I was seeing sort of like a couple, and they were very, much in love, and sort of like one person, the main person was standing forward, and the other person standing behind them and just looking over their shoulder, and they're both smiling, and so there's this harmony between them. Now, this could be symbolism for me, as well as being literal. It could be a couple, someone's happy, but it could be symbolism that that you meet people, or that you find yourself networking with people that you have a really strong connection with. And since it's the first time I've seen somebody stand behind, like people that support you, that you feel like people who come into your life who have your back. All right, but be aware, because your ego might use this. Remember, your ego is not evil; it's just afraid, and it might use relationships as a way to sabotage you. So if you've had a habit of not, picking the right people to surround yourself with, it might come up at this time when you are really going through a transformation where there's a really great chances for new opportunities to really just go past this cycle. So you want to be aware of that. Okay, so let's just close our eyes, Aquarius, and I'm seeing a really wide tree trunk for you as well. And it's very illuminated, and there are lots of people starting to gather around this tree and coming under the umbrella of what you are presenting or bringing. And they put like a mushroom on your head, which means that you're really, your thoughts are just really going to experience a lot of prolific ideas. It's almost like a sense of coming up with all the right kind of ideas that just create all kinds of opportunities that you could just literally create whatever you desire and what you want. They want you to know that you're safe. You might feel the pressure of responsibility of having all of this sort of attention, and you may question or be suspicious about people's motives, but the angels are protecting you, and they want you to pay attention to the heart-to-heart connections. You just trust your heart, and everything will sort of come together. All right, so they're showing me a couple who's sort of has this sexual chemistry. So what this translates to me is just be aware of the people you have a special chemistry with. All right, whether it's for romance or if it's just for business kind of, or goals and dreams. Just pay attention to that energy signature, and you won't have to worry about the suspicion. So if you don't feel chemistry, no matter how nice or how off somebody seems, just know that those are not the people in general. So don't even get specific about who's good and who's not. Just pay attention to the chemistry, pay attention to the signature. All right, so let's take a look at the card and see which archangel and the message that you're working with. So you have the Archangel Zadkiel that you'll be working with. And Archangel Zadkiel works with the violet flame. And this is the flame of transmutation. So you may need to really work with that violet flame. And that is to clear the energy, to clear situations from the past or anything that's current that you need to lift up in compassion and let the universe balance everything for you. Okay? And so the thing is that if you also maintain the right balance and you're not doing too much, but you're working in concert with your heart, then everything will just fall into place as it needs to. And that's something you have to be open to, is allowing things to fall into place as they need to, because the orchestration of your divine blueprint is well in hand of your guardian angel and all of your angels who come to you to work with you. Now, Archangel Raphael is coming through. And I feel like there is something around opening up your heart to abundance and helping you to heal some issues around abundance. He's writing the word orgasm is almost like you are, I get a feeling like you're afraid sometimes, like you think to yourself, oh, this is too good to be true, kind of thing. And so he really wants to help you to open up and to experience the enthusiasm of your dreams and your goals, so you fully embrace all of what is available to you. Because if we limit our hearts in any way, then we limit the range of possibilities that's always going to be beyond what we're expecting. So you don't want to narrow that scope because you're having doubts. So do things like also make sure you get enough rest, make sure you take care of your body, that you're healthy, that you surround yourself with healthy people. So your energy and your vibration is easier to find its own natural rhythms. So you're feeling like, sometimes you're losing your own sense of your own natural rhythm. This might be because you're practicing putting yourself in environments that don't really align with you, or situations or things that you do, habits. Okay, so we have the King of Air, the King of Swords here. And this is, this is someone who's fair. This is someone who is trustworthy. They have sound advice. They won't lead you astray. They'll always steer you in the right direction and always give you the right advice. They're wise, okay, and they're a strategist. They can see certain things coming, and they can see the moves that need to be made before someone makes them, right? So you may need to sort of open up and really kind of let your inner wisdom guide you. And you can see certain things unfolding. You can see patterns, and you can see where they're going to lead you. So don't allow yourself to go down that path if you already know, you see the signs that this is how this is going to unfold, okay? So be your own best sign of support and strength, because then you will attract that to you in the forms of others. And this network is going to be so important to you. And so you got to stand up and be this for yourself. And this also just relates to the Archangel Michael and that integrity piece about surrounding yourself with the right people. So you are a good judge of character, and trust this. Trust this. Even if you've been doubting yourself because you've kind of been down or in sort of having some lows, and it's been throwing everything off. This is why you need to get yourself back on track so that your radar is sharp, okay? And you will get the clarity that you need to be able to craft whatever is necessary as these signs come up and you follow them. All right. So let's see. This is your reading, Aquarius, and I was just trying to see if there's anything else coming up. I am seeing the energy of Lakshmi, so the goddess of love and abundance. So this is just another sort of affirmation of the potential that you have in this month. But you gotta be a little bit more discriminating, right? And you gotta get yourself back on track so that you're in a healthy mind, healthy place to be able to perceive things. All right, so if you're looking for an angel reading with me, you can go to my webpage, theangelschool.com/services page, and you would select the half-hour reading for $77. Now, I've made this into a special offer, but I didn't change the button. So what you would do is that I'm offering that half-hour reading for 1 full hour. I've been doing this since the pandemic, to sort of offset the impact that everyone is experiencing financially, all of us, right? So what you can do when you click on it, within 24 hours on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email noting that special offer. In that email will be instructions for you to submit your availability so that I can submit to you an appointment. Just be aware that it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks. Some part of the month, a small part of it, I have to go away. But it's not necessarily true that it may take that long, but you just need to be aware of that. And let's see. Then also there are no restrictions or limitations. So if you had a reading before, et cetera, none of that. So it's available to you if you'd like it. So I send you lots of love, Aquarius, and have a beautiful month. God bless you.